Welcome to my first live stream. My name is Daniel Martinez, and welcome to ADHD Philosophy. Um, I am just a person. I'm just a regular person that created this little concept called ADHD Philosophy. ADHD Philosophy is how is that little moment when you're just searching for which philosophy really resonates with you, because there's just so many different philosophies, there's so many different ways of life. Like, it gets overwhelming because which way's the right way? Which way's the right way to live life? Straight up, because my parents always raised me a certain way to live my life, but I'm not gonna lie, I did not really resonate with many things they were trying to teach me. Um, I did not even want to be. I didn't like the example they were leading with, and I did not want to be anything like them. Like, no hate or anything. It's just even it just happens. Sometimes you just I don't want to be like that. Um for example, I personally I think many people are told by their parents that, life isn't fair, life sucks because um the real world doesn't care about you, things like that. Um Personally, I agree. I understand that, but I don't want to just be sad about it. I don't want to accept that I have to be sad that nobody cares about me or is going to take care of me, or things like that. Because I do think that we as humans want to be wanted. We want people to care about us. It just makes us basically attention, but not all attention is bad. It's good to have attention from your parents. So, um, yeah, it's not that something's bad or good. It's just, I want to control my own self, my own thoughts, my own not necessarily my thoughts, but what I do, how I react, because I I agree. Like I said before, I agree that life sucks because, you know, you have to care for yourself. You have to work both physically and mentally to be happy or to feel better. It sucks, but you have to work um for it, whether that's mentally or physically or both. And I don't mean working through labor and getting money back. I mean, you could do it that way, but um, it gets kind of sad because you start viewing yourself as I'm only worth this much amount of money per hour. Or it could be good because then I guess, unless you're making good money an hour and you have a good skill, you know? Um, so that's what I'm saying. Everything is different to everyone. You have to ask yourself so many questions, and that's where like ADHD philosophy comes in, because you're asking yourself all these questions trying to answer them, but you don't even know if you don't even know yet. You don't know how you want to live your life yet. So it's it's when you start having to apply these concepts. um for example, if you get encouraged to clean your room every day because it helps you think better, it helps you find stuff better. So you're like, I don't know if that's going to make my life better. So you start cleaning your room and you try it for a week. And you're like, whoa, that really made my life better. It made when I cleaned my room, I ended up doing other things that I needed to do. It helped start up it helped start me up to get all the chores done that I needed to get done throughout that day. So, but some people, them cleaning their room, they can just clean their room and they go right back to bed, or they clean their room and I don't know, it just doesn't make them feel as good as when you clean your room. Straight up, like, it's weird. So maybe that they're gonna have to do more, and that's what sucks. Some people can't. like no matter how hard they try, they just have no motivation. And personally, I mean, I'm just a person. I can't tell someone why they do or do not have motivation. I don't know why. I'm just trying to encourage them to have motivation in their life. That's all I really wanted to do because I don't think I do personally know that when you feel motivated and you can get the things you want to get done, and then you can't get it. You start here, so you can't get it done, but you finally get it done. You made a full loop. You did it. That's good. That's one time. Well, try to do it again and do it again and then do it again. Make it a habit. You see, people sometimes just look so negative on themselves because they only did something one time. Be proud of yourself because you being proud of yourself sometimes will be the very thing that gives you the energy to want to do it again. You being proud of yourself. So that's why I just think self encouragement is very important. And even sometimes when we get encouraged from our family members, but I just believe everything starts with yourself because, yeah, someone can encourage you and believe in you all they want, but until you do something, until you actually get off your butt and get on your feet, or maybe you can't get on your maybe getting on your butt like me is what you need to do. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying is like it's different for everybody. So stop trying to compare yourself to other people. I personally think you should only compare yourself to yourself because only you have been the only one to ever go through everything you have been through to actually be the one to understand. Okay? So, yes, comparing yourself in my opinion is good. So, like if you compare yourself to who you were yesterday and you're better, then hell yeah, you did good. That's good because you can actually see the progress. But with other people, you don't know what progress you made if you did better or if you're, you know, like, bro, that's I don't know. I just like focusing on myself, you know. It's hard to grow, you know. It's hard to like that basic saying, it's hard to make sure your grass is growing or green if you're just too busy focusing on the neighbor's grass, you know? And then you look at the neighbor's grass and they're only focused on themselves and their grass is the greenest grass you've ever seen. That's wild, you know? That's cool to me cuz I personally I was just told, you know, focusing on yourself, worrying about yourself is selfish. And that's not. It's not selfish. Um so what is selfish to you? What do you personally think is selfish? And that's something that's it's weird. It's weird because they say that you can't help anyone until you help yourself, but is that selfish? Or because if you realize you can't help anyone until you help yourself, then in my opinion, I think it's selfish for you to not work on yourself because then you can't help anyone. You see what I'm saying? You can't help anyone because you haven't worked on yourself. But if you've actually worked on yourself, you've been selfish for a short time, now you can be selfless for a long time. But yeah, this is my dog, Apollo. He's like he just wants my girlfriend. That's all he really waits for. Yay! It's that dog. Is that all you have to say? I guess he doesn't like the microphone in his face. But yeah. So yeah. Um thank you all for listening today. Um there is no one that listened, but that's okay. That's kind of the point of this. I feel very good. Honestly, don't feel that nervous because I don't know, to be honest. I need to question myself. I need to question myself, figure out why I don't feel nervous for once. Maybe it's because I've kind of accepted the fact that I'm going to offend people and like no one's watching, but like that doesn't really hurt my feelings because I've had people what I've had people a lot of people tell me that I need to do this and that's why I'm doing it. Not really because I want to do it, it makes me happy, but it was just encouraged by people to do it because they believe that I could say some things that might help someone. I've already helped someone, which is cool. It's so weird, you know? Like me doing this is just I could die doing this right now because this is what I love doing. Even if I'm speaking to no one, which is weird. That's when I realized I love this. That's when I realized I love speaking because no one could watch me and I still feel more fulfilled in my life than than any drug, any job, any amount of attention that I've ever gotten. None of it has filled my heart or my soul or my consciousness or even taking me somewhere else. Like nothing's ever made me feel this good than speaking. So I finally do believe and understand that as long as you do what you love, nothing really matters because I feel that. I really feel that. Nothing matters as long as I get to speak. I don't know. It's weird. And that's why I don't know, I would like to encourage people to figure out what they love. It's hard, but it's so worth it when you figure it out. Sometimes I think sometimes when you figure it out, you don't even work towards what you love. You just yeah, I love it, but I can't do it. And that's sad. That's sad when the people are just like I can't accomplish my dreams. How do you know? Have you tried? Well, if like other people who have accomplished their dreams, I feel like some of them have only accomplished it because they didn't stop. They didn't stop trying. So I can't stop trying. I can't. Even if I do reach my goals, I can't stop. So no matter what, I can't stop. Damn, that sucks. But also not for me because I like this. So I'm chilling. Yeah. So I hope y'all have a great day. Um, no one watched this, but that's okay because maybe next time someone will watch. Love yourself. You're amazing. You're wanted and um you're needed. And please understand that maybe you're trying to think of someone, but don't think of anyone. Just think of yourself because maybe sometimes that's all you really need. That sounds very not encouraging, I think, but in reality, no one can really save you until you save yourself. So love yourself. Fight for yourself. You're worth it. Yeah. Have a great day. Bye bye.